Okay, here we are. As we can see, we are progressing slowly, but the main thing is we're progressing. As I've kind of said, it is lock up and I haven't got a key, but there's been progression, which is a good thing. What we can do is peep in windows, but anyhow, balconies lined, bottom verandas lined. We're both looking at this at the first time. The plumbers were here yesterday, just plumbing in the downpipes. So here's the garage. Obviously access to the house from the garage there. We might as well go down this way if we're going out this door. That'll take us to the pathway. Here, that retaining wall I have to finish off. That's up to me to do. Like I say, the downpipe's in. Where that little slab of concrete is, that's where the hot water service sits. So we'll start window peeping, shall we? Right, you can see a little bit there. That'll be kind of it's kind of like the lounge room, family room area. You can see the kitchen over there. First doorway for the left goes under the stairs. The opening is the passageway back to the front door and to the stairs for upstairs. And that's like a butler's pantry around over there. But we'll continue walking around. So we've got, these are from the solar panels. So there's water in, water out. That one's a gas supply. This one is water supply into the house and an overflow for the hot water service. That drain there and that one up there. When I do the path, they'll have a fall in it to go into a pit, which is drainage through here. Right, once again, from this al fresco area. That's about looking at the lounge area under the stairs and down the hallway. Right, we'll keep on looking in windows. That's the dining room area. The stone got put on the top of the benches the other day. That's why I couldn't film. Because I don't like to film while there's tradies here working. But pretty well, the next stage now is paint. Paint, then they'll do the floors. So this is one of those bullshit things. They call it water retention. So when the water comes off the downpipes, it doesn't just all go straight out into the street and, causes flooding. So their brilliant idea is they put these tanks in And what you've got is all the downpipes coming in onto this one, into this tank. And this tank actually drains out slowly. There's a small orifice which then goes to the drainage. Out into the street. Now, personally, I've got a question about that, because this is supposed to have a retention, not drain right out. It's 5,000 litres. It was supposed to keep at least 1,000 litres in it, so we'll see what happens there. Yeah, it's slowly coming together. Now, I'll admit we've got a bit of a list of different stuff to, finer points to be addressed. But I don't think it matters who's building what. It's the same thing. And I will be honest with you, I don't think tradesmen today are like the tradesmen in my day. Oh, there's a little bit more of a look at that hole in the bench over there is where the stove goes in. Gas cooktop on the stove and a electric oven. In that butler's pantry is a spot for the fridge, and there's a couple of prep areas and a whole heap of shelving. Yeah, because there's a tap there, they've got to have a drainage under them. This one here, that one there. It comes back to me. They'll move more into the centre of this area, which will be a grassed area, and there'll be a bit of fall, and that'll take excess water out onto the street. Same as these two pipes here. They'll move across to the centre, or over further anyway. I've got a tap there, but yeah. Yeah, well, anyhow, from what we can see there, on the left's a dishwasher, on the right's a hole for a microwave, pot drawer and a few bits and pieces like that. These vents there, the one on the left, that's for the range hood in the kitchen. The one on the right is the air out of the ensuite on the inside. Now we got the laundry. It's only got a little small laundry tub, and we'll put a bench there ourselves. Might be a bit hard to see, but there's a linen cupboard there. It's got the door on it, but it hasn't got the shelves in it because of painting. Another tap. I can remember asking for one tap, not that many, but anyhow. Gas supply. Now, there's been a change to regulations here. In between this pipe, that's the supply into the house, obviously that's the supply. In between here, there's a flow valve that they've got to fit nowadays, so if something happens, like a hose blows or whatever, it automatically shuts off. Obviously, for my American and Canadian friends and that, this is a three-phase board, which obviously it's still got to be fitted off so that there's a lot more circuit breakers to go in there yet. Yes, we've got this is which is just a four-walled room. This is the guest room. And I suppose the bit that as a single item, although it is covered, is the expensive staircase. I know it's not easy, but that's the door back into the garage. Looking down, that's like the little ensuite powder room thing downstairs. But yeah, it's coming together quite well. A lot slower than we anticipated, but that's life. And we're back around to where we started. But yeah, we've been told that there's a couple of finished people have to come in, just like above these doors, and a few other spots have to be finished off, which is fine. But the painters are supposed to be in this week, so that'll be good. But apart from that, obviously the balustrade, which is just something we got them to do, which was just a very standard, very plain balustrade. But once they're gone, we'll be actually putting glass up there, glass balustrade up there. And why are we going to do it? Because the price difference, what they wanted to do it for, what we can do it for, is a very big difference. But yeah, if you've got any questions, just leave me a message in the comments, and I'll get straight back to you. I'm sorry that I can't get in up the top just to show you through the rest of it, but that'll happen very shortly. But like I say, I respect the privacy of the tradesmen. So that's why I don't film while anybody's here. I'm sure a lot of them, if I asked them, they'd say, "Oh yeah, we don't give a shit, mate." But there's a few bits and pieces where the building company don't like people coming on the site without, some of it's all, I can understand that. And the tradies don't need to deal with, owners and stupid questions, or the old, why don't you do it like this? The thing is, they just do what they're doing, and if you talk to your supervisors. But generally, pretty happy. You know, we're going to have a bit of work to do once they finish up, and the thing is I can't do it until they finish up, or they clear it so that I can. But I would like to try and get the driveway finished. Which the driveway will come from there right down around here. Obviously there has to be a bit more retaining wall put up down through here. We'll probably go to about that post there, or maybe down to the end of the driveway. It'll start off at three sleepers high, down to virtually one. That's where the wife wants to put her rose garden. I don't care. But yeah, I'd like to get this done, because I'll also put a strip of concrete from here across to the fence and fill that back into the corner, so you can back out of the driveway, around and drive out, and come around here, up, swing around and drive up to the back. But it all takes time. If we can get it done over their Christmas break, that'll be all good. But it comes back to the normal thing. If you can get the tradies to do it, you know, I'll get it all ready, get the drainage done, get the area prepped, the mesh down, so it's really only just back the truck up, pour the concrete out, and get it done, and then probably leave it a week, and that little path out the side, which is not a lot of concrete in it, so it'll just get barrowed in. But yeah, anyhow, we'll sign off on that. Catch us later. Bye bye.